Molly, it's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Todd Schlekeway. I have the privilege of serving as the President and CEO of NATE, the Communications Infrastructure Contractors Association. NATE has about 1,150 member companies nationwide, and we have 37 member companies in Ohio alone. And I appreciate we have several member company reps in the audience here, and I wanted to just introduce them real quick. We have representatives from Doer Development here in the Dayton area, raise your hand. And then we have Elevated Services from the Carrollton, Ohio area. So they represent companies that we as an association advocate for. And they employ America's technician workforce that deploy, maintain the infrastructure and the wireless and broadband networks that connect us all. And so I wanted to thank Governor DeWine, Lieutenant Governor Husted. I think this is the third time we've traveled to Ohio for a workforce event. Just last week, we were in Washington, D.C. for a member fly-in. We had 90 member companies meeting with their senators and representatives. And I can't tell you how many times we mentioned the state of Ohio last week in our meetings as the model from a state-level workforce initiative. So kudos to everyone here today for that. And I wanted to just speak real briefly about the need. We did a comprehensive employer survey with our member companies, and they told us nationwide they could hire 14,693 technicians, nationwide, 70% being the tower techs, frontline foremen that we're talking about here today. And so that's why this program is so important. And the Tower Tech program, North Central State College has been just an incredible partner to NATE. The Governor's Office of Workforce Transformation has been an incredible partner. The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation Correction has been an incredible partner. And I also visited with the gentleman at that table there and really excited for them. The first question I asked is, are you afraid of heights? And they assured me they weren't, so I think they're on their way to success. NATE believes so strongly in workforce development, like the state of Ohio, that we actually funded a feature-length documentary movie that was released in 2022 called Vertical Freedom. It's available on all the prominent video-on-demand platforms that you're familiar with. And it basically chronicles the lives and times of 6 tower technicians from around the country. One of them, and I want to mention this real quick, Robert Gallegos, had a background where he had several stints at a correctional facility, got looped into our industry, and now he's thriving. And so this is much more than a job. That's the takeaway. This is a career. There's credentials. There's upward mobility in this industry, and it can take you a long way. And so really grateful again to be here. NATE and our 37 member companies in the Buckeye State stand ready to support this program. And